Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for September 25th, 2018. Today we're taking a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc for today's trade analysis. Looking here on the daily time frame, not too hard to see over the past several weeks we have been in a downtrend here for the dollar franc. US dollar has been falling against the franc, pushing all the way down into the low 95, 0.95, 35 or so down here at the bottom. Let's see, the low of that candle just a few days ago being a 0.9542. So very close to the 35 level, but pushing down here into the low 95s. Now making a little bit of a rebound. Today we see it pushing back higher into the mid 0.96 hundreds, 0.9650 or so being our current area of resistance. Look at the trend line coming down here into the same area. Trend line coming down, touching right here at 9650. And of course, the current market finding resistance there as it's attempting to push higher. So the question is today, are we going to see the break of the trend line, the break of the orange zone, and the turn higher, or is it going to find resistance here and turn back down again in the direction of the longer term trend? If you look back here to the left hand side of the chart, you see the blue circle on the left hand side supported the pink zone, resistance at the orange zone, and eventually it broke above and started the next leg of the uptrend on the left hand side. So that's the real question. Will it get above the orange zone like it did back here at the blue circle and go higher, or will it stay under the orange zone and return in the direction of the downtrend? So that's the big question today, and probably be the big question for tomorrow as well as we go into FOMC for the US later in the day tomorrow. But the real question is, are we going back in the direction of the downtrend, or are we going to reverse and start moving higher? Let's go ahead and zoom it in. Historically, we know that the orange zone right around 0.9650 has been support on the left. You can see it here, here, and here. And we know that historical support can give us a clue to future resistance, and that's what we're seeing at the current moment. The market yesterday stopping at 96.50. That was the high yesterday, was 96.50 on this daily candle, and today we open up just slightly under it and challenging that high. The question is, will it now turn back down, or will it break the trend line? Take a look at 2 days ago, the candlestick down here, small body, long wick on the bottom, implying potential reversal. But have we seen it? Have we seen all the reversal we're going to get out of this and it turn lower, or will it continue to break higher? Let's go ahead and put a couple of errors here. So one is it's going to go up, or two is it turns around and goes back down. So we need to see some price action that implies one of these two things. I will be looking for the market to either get above the orange shaded area for a signal to me that it's going to break out and go higher, or we'll look for the market to get some infusion of sell orders. And we often talk about that in the trade room. Price action that implies sudden infusion of selling pressure, and that would look like a bearish candle or a candle with a long wick on the top. So we need to see something like that, a real deal breakout above 96.50 or a sudden infusion of sell orders from this orange zone, implying sellers are coming back in. 4 hour time frame doesn't change any of that, just gives us a little bit different viewpoint here on the 4 hour time frame. And in fact, indeed, we do see the market just above the orange shaded area today. So the question is this our first clue that the market's going to pressure higher? Well, I would say as long as this is above the orange zone today, assuming, of course, we have some news today, consumer confidence out of the U.S., nothing out of the for the franc today, but consumer confidence out of the U.S., assuming at 10 a.m. Eastern U.S. time we get positive consumer confidence, we may see this pressure a little bit higher, maybe back to the blue zone. If it becomes negative on that news, or the U.S. dollar decides to sell off today, we're right back underneath the orange zone. So we have to be watchful here, be careful, and assuming that this is the real deal breakout. Now it looks like it, so it may be that you take intraday short-term trading scenarios as buys above 96.50, targeting the blue zone, assuming that it's going to stay above and go to the blue zone. And it is above it here on the 4 hour. just not on the daily. The secondary thing is you look for the return of the downtrend, and it turns back underneath the orange zone. So we're keeping an eye on this today. We'll watch consumer confidence today. Of course, tomorrow's FOMC probably outshines that a little bit, but watchful for an opportunity right around the trend line, the downtrend line, and the orange shaded area today for the dollar franc.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.